Adrianne, a woman of a lot, many talents, big heart. Obviously, Adrianne is a Hall of Famer basketball player as well, professional stylist, still learning. But I'm a lot. I'm a human at the end of the day though. Basketball, I started playing 8 years old in Hobbs, New Mexico. It just gave me something to do, pulled me out of the community, grew up in low-income housing and just all of that, and you wouldn't have known. Basketball never let me know I would struggle. It always gave me an escape. So for many years, I used it for that. I'm in a couple. I'm in a couple. I am in the TCU Hall of Fame for all the sports. It's an honor to be in there. There's obviously, I'm in there with a great company. We got LaDainian Thompson, Kurt Thomas, Sandora Irvin, just many people that stick out there. And then I'm also rooted from Hobbs, New Mexico. So recently got inducted into the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame. That was a huge honor for me. First African-American female inducted. So that's like my most proud thing to be, especially like this day and time. So, and then my high school team. We were the first state championship team in New Mexico out of Hobbs to win a state championship. The boys had, I think I was 17, and so that was really big to bring back to the city with my teammates and stuff like that. So they inducted us into the Hall of Fame too for that. So a couple. I've had a lot of help, a lot of support. Obviously, when you play sports, a lot of people love sports, but for me, it's always started with God and family, and then also to my siblings, Ebony and Ronald. We have an extended amount of family, a lot of people, but they mean so much to me. When our mom, our rock, I got diagnosed in 2018 with cancer, we changed, and I think some of this energy that y'all are feeling and some of these blessings that a lot of people are seeing stem from that, because we're just rooted in so much love. I was gonna thrift shop this stuff and sell it, and I told my mom at first. She thought I was crazy because I was selling my furniture, so I'd have more racks in my, in my apartment in New Mexico. And I finally got her to come over and see the vision, and she just said, like, we got to get you some steamers, we got to get you some hangers, and she's really sewed into it, and so I was like, I saw how she went out, and how she thought, and I was like, that's how I'm gonna go forward. And I didn't have this all in mind, I just knew all the things that I loved. So Studio 33, 33 obviously my basketball number, a number that has been, 33's period have been very close to me, and so it's something I've kept with me, and it's one of my tags, like keeping the number, changing the game. So instead of 33 with basketball, I'm taking that same energy, everything I've done with that, and translating it into everything I want to do artistically, creatively, and so the threes are facing each other, and it's in the form of a butterfly, which signifies my mother's spirit, who transitioned in 2019 and has been with me undeniably. So we're gonna see where this grows. The last 2 weeks, Isabella Harrison, Dallas Wings, we've been talking and manifesting and just think tanking, but with her having the season that she's having with the Dallas Wings, we met earlier this year and did a project with ESPN and NBA TV that recently aired, and I'm getting to see the effects of just working with somebody to her caliber as a woman, period, and it really is exciting, that part. I just leave it there. It's super exciting because everything that I've been building is with intent to like propel. Keep going, girl. I don't want to be a trend, whatever I'm doing here. I want to be something sustainable to keep just being a vessel and creating those opportunities. Working with her has been cool because I get to do that work professionally, but then even personally, it's it's me. It's just like what we like to do. So many things to look forward to. I think today's affirmative, just the fact that I'm on set with politics, someone that really cares about fashion, the community, growing, expanding, team, all of those things. That's exactly what I stand for, what I'm building for. So the fact that this is organic alignment, and this time I'm looking forward to seeing where that grows, where that goes, because there's been a lot of that going on. So I'm just gonna be present as possible. I think that was God's telling me to do. And I'm looking forward to see what he does, because he's always doing amazing work, so. It's hard to define fashion because every day I never know what outfit I'm gonna put on. When I put it on and it comes together and I'm able to create, I'm like, okay, that's fashion. I think I'm gonna wear it. It's no rules. That's the main thing I've learned, since doing style and pursuing this. And then when you say fashion and style, those are two different things too. I'm learning, So when I think about style, I don't always just relate it to clothes. Obviously, I'm big into basketball and stuff, and I've always been attracted to people's style of play, or something of the sort. So, and it's just different things. You need all kind of styles on the court, So for mine in particular, I think that since I'm able to correlate basketball to fashion and the art scene and stuff, I like to keep that in mind. Like, you have your own game, you have your own way, there's no really any rules. You have your strength. If this is the coach is saying you're doing a good job, then you're doing a good job, So it's whatever you make it, and whatever rules you break too. Lately, I would have to say, being that I'm new into this fashion industry, what's been relieving to see is that people wear every and anything. I'm seeing people do different things with basketball shorts, wearing them with blazers and prepping it out and doing those things, and it's so me, but seeing it be so them too, and then you making it yourself. I love that, how different people are wearing athletic gear, dressing it up, so it's like elevated streetwear. I'm really getting into streetwear, learning a lot more about that. I'm big time Western wear. I grew up in a small town, so anytime I see some cow boots, some camo, I got some really great ideas that I am just saving because I learned my lesson. But I'm seeing a lot of that, and I'm liking the direction that it's going. I change my everyday routine every day because it's really hard to have an everyday routine doing this. One of the things that I just unlearned is you can't have one if you're creative, so I'm finding the balance in between that. It's hard to anticipate curveballs when you're doing something you've never done before. It was a lot easier to tell you what my routine was as an athlete, but every day I know I'm waking up doing what I love. It's wild. And I'm excited to finally even just be talking about it. For now, I'm grateful to get up, and I know whatever I'm doing, whatever it entails, it's leading into what we're doing here at Studio 33. So if it's consultation calls, planning clothes and finishing a project I fell asleep on, if it's praying, it just varies, it changes, and I'm realizing things change. But for the most part, I get up every single day and I get something done though. Like I don't have many days that I don't. This is Adrianne Ross for Politics Every Days.